Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. Carbon fiber hoods have become a very popular upgrade for the S550 Mustangs. They look great and add a really nice custom touch to the car. Recently, we've done a couple installation videos showing you how to install these hoods, and you guys have been asking for more. So today we're going to show you how to install Trufiber carbon fiber hood on this 2015 Mustang V6. The hood we're installing on this 2015 Mustang V6 is the Trufiber A49-3. Now this is styled after the original GT hood and features heat extractors on both sides, but a much larger raised cowl section for more aggressive look, which is also functional. This hood again will be a direct replacement for the factory hood and weighs in around 30 pounds. So it is a couple pounds heavier than your factory hood. It's made of a real 2x2 twill weave carbon fiber, but has a show quality clear coat installed already with UV protectant, making it ready to install. One of the reasons the Trufiber hood comes in a little bit heavier than the standard style hood is because the underside is completely finished on this hood. It's got a high quality finish applied to it as a gel coat on here, gives it a much better look when the hood is up. For this installation, they had a panel removal tool, 3/8 ratchet, 10mm socket, 13mm socket, and a pair of cutting pliers. I've shown you the removal a bunch of times, so I know you're probably just going to fast forward to see how the hood looks anyway, but if you haven't seen it before, you remove these plastic clips to pull the cover off, disconnect the hoses, and then I'll bolt the hood. It's definitely a two-man job because of the size of the hood. Disconnect the washer hose, you grab this little sleeve here, simply turn it, and then slide it off. Then you use either the panel removal tool or just your hand and pop these clips out. Now the Trufiber is a little bit different. You actually are not going to use most of the factory washer hose. You do have to use some of the aftermarket parts that are optional when you buy this hood. We're going to show you that once we get the stock hood off. Now to remove the hood, just remove the nuts from the hood hinges on both sides. And once the stock hood's off, we're going to grab the catch and then move that over to our new Trufiber hood. Move the catch now over to the Trufiber hood and we'll install it with the supplied hardware. Okay, now bring the new hood over, we'll install it with the supplied hardware. Now there is some adjustment in the hinge itself along with a little bit of adjustment in the latch. So what you want to do now is get everything, just get it snug. And we're going to close the hood, spend a couple minutes to get the thing aligned properly. And want to pay close attention to the back corners because they can actually rub as well and they can damage your paint. Good on the corners?
Probably too far forward actually.
And once you get it down, then you want to check your line, see how it is with the fender, what kind of gaps you have. Something I want to mention when it comes to adjustments, because I've seen this a couple times. Like I said before, you can put some shims, some washers if you need to make the hinges and the latch work. But if you have it, if it's really tight up in this area here, this part of the fender is extremely flexible. You loosen this bolt right here, you have a little bit of movement, almost up to 1/4 of an inch of fender adjustment. So you have to adjust this for the front. Again, you can loosen this and get your line a little better. And like I said, Trufiber offers this hose kit, which is basically a universal kit for an aftermarket Trufiber hood. What we're going to do is fish the lines through these openings, through the vents, Then at some point, we will have to cut the factory line. I'm going to connect the hose over here to the T-fitting. You want to figure about where you want to cut it. I'm going to cut the factory line. What I'm doing is actually putting a little bit shrink tubing over this. I'm going to work this applied fitting. It is plastic, so this is going to be a tight fit. And now we can connect the hose to the factory hose here. Right, then the last step, they actually include some stick-on connectors for here. We can move to the other side of the hood and put the squirters on. And wherever you put the little stick-on things, I'm gonna get some alcohol. Let's clean this surface. It'll make them stick a lot better. Again, we're going to wipe the area with some rubbing alcohol. The nozzles will pop right in these things, just like that. Make sure you look at it. This sort of half round section here, that's what sprays outward. Okay, double check your alignment, everything's tight, and your installation's finished. I'm definitely digging the Trufiber hood on this 2015 V6. I love the fact that it has the GT styling, but much more aggressive looking with the big raised cowl center. Overall, the hood fits pretty well when it's installed. As far as the washer nozzles go, there might be other ways you could do it. I mean, this definitely functions. Not quite as clean as the original one, but still is going to get the job done for how often you're probably going to use them. The installation overall is pretty straightforward, probably no more than an hour or so. Be back on the road in no time.